Hello and welcome to the forced and not very organic intro, where we are skipping right to Amazing Spider-Man. Hi. Hi. Yeah. So I played more Spider-Man 3 off stream, just to see if I can get used to it, and I can't. The frame rate is too bad. Yes, I blame my keyboard all the time. Even though some of it is my fault, but still. Right, so, yes, Spider-Man 3. I would continue it, but it's just not fun, and the frame rate is so bad that I just can't. So we're starting this instead. Okay, so a little insight. After we'd streamed Spider-Man 3, I had gone back to this because I'd played this, obviously, years and years ago. And I already had the platinum to Amazing Spider-Man 2. And since I was in a Spidey mood, I went back and I got the platinum in this. So the story is pretty fresh in my head. And to that end, plus the web swinging, which you'll see in a minute, is why I'm only going to be giving this 1 hour as well. We're not going to play all of this game. We're going to play an hour of this game. I'll stick with Hero. Because now, I know how difficult it is. Beloit Psychiatric Institute, 16 hours after the incident.
Get you out of this asylum.
But you put me here, and with good reason.
Infected population, 747.
I know, it's crazy. But
I got
time's running
subtitles?
out, Connors. Something bad has happened. Something really bad.
That's Sam Riegel, by the way, playing Peter. The voice of Scanlan in Critical Role and Vox Machina. I think he played Donatello in the 2003 TMNT cartoon. He does many other things. I think he was the assistant robot to Chairman Drek in the Ratchet & Clank 2016 game. Chapter 1, Oscorp is your friend. It's been months since rogue scientist Kurt Connors unleashed the lizard upon the upstanding citizens of New York City. Completely absolved of any wrongdoing in the eyes of the public, Oscorp has moved on to promoting the acts of its newest brilliant mind, Alistair Smythe. So this game takes place after the first game, like after the first movie, rather. So the first Amazing Spider-Man movie happens, you fight Connors, the lizard, you put him away, and now, we're breaking him out for some reason. Oscorp Tower, 5 minutes before the incident.
Progress. Hey.
Hi. Before anyone talks again, I need to put subtitles on. Everything else is fine. Apparently you can play this with the PlayStation Move, and I don't hate myself that much to find out what that's like.
There.
Hey!
Thanks for coming with me, Pete. You're
Hey, Gwen.
We're gonna have to be careful here. I'm not supposed to be here.
Well, spoilers for what happens
It's
then.
better than the first time I snuck in. That was...
I told you, that's your homework,
We're not
to watch these.
sneaking, We're investigating. Weird things happen here after hours. Stuff that Dr.
I watched
Smythe's trying
all
to
3 Spider-Man movies for Toby,
bad guy, you know?
and I'll be starting
Turn
these
this company around.
again.
Yeah, that's what the video said. So, what exactly is rotten in the state of Oscorp?
I think they're continuing Dr. Connor's work. Cross-species experiments. Come on.
Whoa now, like making more lizards?
Making more everything. I'm
Making
not
more
sure.
me.
We're gonna find out tonight.
Because Peter is a
Oscorp
cross-species
has
experiment,
genius
technically.
resources. Why can't it be a benefit to people? That's why I came back. And Dr. Smythe wants to change things.
I know. His brilliant research will usher in a new era for all humanity.
Okay, just wait a second.
The story isn't really worth going over anyway. It's eh.
Man to machine. The path to our future.
Well, we're definitely safe out here. We'll never get in.
We're in.
The Oscorp of today is evolving.
Keep your head down.
Of technology needs a guiding hand. Under the direction of Dr.
Wow, look at all this. I knew Dr. Smythe was the nanobot guy, but I had no idea he had big bots too. I can't believe you get to play with this stuff every day.
Yeah.
Never gets old.
So in the movie, Gwen Works for Oscorp, under Kurt Connors.
Whoa, what is that?
That's Rhino.
Oh my god. This could be proof they're continuing Connor's work.
Hi, Rhino.
You were the one that had the sedate.
Gwen? Yeah, that's the second movie.
Sorry, I gave him everything we had.
If you know Spider-Man stories.
Gwen? You all right?
Yeah, thanks, Dr. Smythe.
She does actually nearly die in this.
It's okay.
And Peter has a little moment.
What are you doing here, Gwen? You know you're not supposed to be here after hours.
Nolan North.
Especially with a guest.
Dr. Smythe, I am so sorry. This is my friend, Peter Parker.
Peter Parker. I've heard about you.
I'm hearing a lot about you tonight.
So, why are you here?
I'm totally to blame, Doc. I'm amazed at what you've done with Oscorp. When I heard about the changes you were making, you know, nanobots, I wanted to see them for myself.
You worked with Connors, right? Funny finding you here now as I waste my time trying to dispose of these cross-species.
So this
Dispose.
is a cross-species? You promised me that all of Connor's work was over. How many more do we keep here?
I told you the truth, Gwen. The experiments have stopped, just not as early as I'd hoped.
Uh-huh.
No more humans turning into animals like Connors did. But what you see here is what happens when an animal gets a nice dose of human DNA. Here.
So
follow
that's
me.
a rhino turned into a
I trust
human.
You'll keep everything you see in the strictest confidence.
I was about to say this wouldn't make it not canon because the rhino does show up in the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2. Oh look, it's... I already forgot the name of that one. Rodent.
Another one of these cross species?
This is crazy. The lizard almost destroyed the city. What rational mind would continue to create these things?
Changing the ethics of a large corporation takes time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some scientists argue that these pathetic creatures have some benefit, but they lost that argument. As of tonight, these cross-species disappear. We're shipping them to our biolab for safe disposal. Out of sight, out of mind.
Sure.
Has this thing eaten today?
It always looks like that. They went farther with Connor's work than we realized. The species in this room are incredibly dangerous.
Connor's only experimented on himself though.
Hence the containment.
Well, and rats, I guess.
Where'd he go? Come on out, little fella.
Or mice.
Little fella is a walking disease. Any direct contact with it leads to infection. Infection leads to death. Or becoming a cross-species yourself.
Wouldn't want that to happen.
Let's keep moving.
Is there a cure?
Well, for these things, no. They were never human to begin with. They were born in a petri dish. For the poor humans it infects, unfortunately not. Attempts to develop an antidote have been unsuccessful. I don't want to seem cruel, but you have to understand, that thing is pure vermin. Creatures like
Oh,
this
that's what
will
it's
yearn
called,
to its
I
knees
think.
with plague.
Hi, vermin.
Wow. I don't think he likes me.
That's strange. It only reacts like that when it's around other... I mean...
Other handsome guys like me? I'm used to it.
Unlike robots, biological
Yes, Gwen does know he's Spider-Man.
unpredictable. I much prefer things I can control.
Unpredictable, huh? What is that? An iguana? This has
Yeah.
to be the strangest office tour I've ever been on.
Don't worry, Parker. Our next stop is the nanobot lab. Once you see it, you won't want to leave.
Excuse me, Dr. Smythe. I need someone with special clearance to help me take this down to B sector.
No, I don't have time for this. Gwen, maybe it's a good thing you're here. You can deal with some
Think
of
that's
this
Scorpion?
bureaucratic nonsense. A punishment for trespassing. Go with him and catch up with us when you're done.
Doctor, I think
Gwen
I'll
has
escort
this
her.
clearance and this
You
guy
know, make
doesn't?
sure she doesn't get eaten.
I understand. The beast is as enthralled by beauty as man is. Meet me in the lab when you're done. And don't wander. It's an order, Miss Stacy.
Sure, Dr. Smythe. Come on, Pete.
Great meeting you,
I'm
Doctor.
gonna wander everywhere.
Is that... You gotta be kidding me. That's taking things a little far, isn't it?
It's a terrible legacy, but Dr. Smythe says we're putting it in the past. I believe him.
Spider!
What?
What did you do to it?
I didn't do
I'm
it.
standing here.
Peter, I think it senses your blood. It knows.
It's clearly reacting to something.
Way to be subtle, Gwen.
Oh my god!
Well, why did you store him in breakable glass?
I can help.
I don't know why we're turning it around this way. Why is it going in a circle?
Yeah, I'll sign a waiver later. I can help.
Everyone get out of here. I'm activating my security.
Sorry, Kent. You've got to clear this area.
Okay.
I'm not leaving you.
Dr. Connor started this, and I want to finish it on my terms. Peter, you can't help.
Someone else can.
One. The rat. We gotta put a stop.
What do we do?
Emergency shutdown.
Hi.
My robot take control now.
What are you doing? What?
She's gonna get stabbed. Taking a while to do anything.
This can't be happening.
It can be.
Gwen, look at me. Gwen!
Presentation. All they want to do is spread their infect. Was nobody watching you get undressed? It's visible clear glass. We're Spider-Man. Yeah, first person. Gonna be a lot of that. Yeah, the camera is my favorite thing.
Gwen, are you okay?
Any other settings I could turn off, like motion blur or anything? There's gonna be a lot of it. 9.
I'll be fine, thanks. Get me to the quarantine area. I can help you save the other scientists from there.
Well, you're infected now. Can't wait to become a vermin, Gwen.
Like they want to eat me for lunch.
Spider-Gwen!
Programmed to defend us against cross species, which I guess you technically are.
Yeah?
So, yeah. Watch out, Pete.
Yeah? There we go. Thank you.
Oh my God! Did you see that?
Don't worry, Gwen.
Here,
Get you out of here.
it's not working. It got me.
Don't just hit him. Okay.
Dr. Moore, are you alright? Wait, go.
It's like what if Dead Space, but not gory, just infectious. Yeah. Though is more her name than Spider-Gwen, but Spider-Gwen works because people know it at least.
Web swing across.
Maybe I can, Gwen. Thank you.
What if these things get out of Oscorp?
I don't want to think about what ifs right now. More robots! Watch out!
I'm gonna kick him. I'm gonna kick him real good.
Does every robot have to attack me?
Yeah. Web rush, strike, whatever. It's kind of Batman Arkham Combat, but more stiff. Yep.
Okay, Gwen. I'm a light packer. Not to get me.
Hi, Gwen. And where are we going now? This way, cool. Okay, bye. Not my problem.
The door's been sealed. We need to find another way.
We'll find a way, Gwen, don't you worry.
Great. Oscorp security system. Quarantine's on the other side. Stay here, Gwen. I'll come back to get you.
You can't. How could you possibly walk, Gwen? They only bit your arm. What am I doing here? Yeah, I already rushed through, thank you.
Nice one, Peter. Find a way to open the sealed door from
You
the
find another way out, honey. Love you, smoochums. I actually do like the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I know they're not the best, obviously, but I like them. And you can never make me not like them. Going back to those Tobey movies, there are parts of it I don't really like. Tobey, oh my god, Tobey's Spider-Man can be an asshole, especially in the third one, when he doesn't even have the suit on. Like, before he gets the Venom suit, like, all he does is talk about, don't worry, MJ, you don't have to worry about those reviews. I get trouble with Spider-Man all the time. It's fine. Like, you're not listening to her, Peter. You're just saying, look, I have problems too, so you'll be fine.
Cross-species detected. Engage.
Hi.
Scanning for cross-species.
Yay! Yep. 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 Dodge. Yep. Yep. A lot of finishers, like stealth finishers, are reused from Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. If we get to see stealth in the first hour, we'll see.
How you like me now?
Get back to Gwen. Okay. You got it, game. Schnookums, you out here? Yeah, you out here.
Okay, Gwen. I'm getting you to safety.
Thanks, Pete.
Yay, first chapter done. Get Gwen to the quarantine.
This really gets out of hand.
Pete, I think we both know that this is already out of hand. Dr. Smythe will have some answers. Find him.
I'll try, but Gwen, I have to ask, what's gonna happen?
We already talked about that. She's gonna change, like everyone else.
Not going to be good. I'm
If
infected,
it
Pete.
goes long
We all
enough.
are. You remember what happened to Connors? This only leads to one thing.
But
Thankfully, you all have
the
time.
antidote. If it worked before, then...
Connors was exposed to an earlier strain. You couldn't even call it a virus back then. It's evolved.
No,
Mutated. There's no antidote to cure this.
it infected many people in New York, and they were cured.
There's no question they should be stopped, but even if they are, there's still a risk that the virus will spread.
Gwen, stay calm. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you, okay? We'll figure it out. I'll find Dr. Smythe and the others. Hopefully, it's not too late.
Wait, Peter.
I know we broke up,
Take
but
the Oz phone on the table.
The what?
It's the name of the Oscorp phone.
Of course it fucking
It's
is.
a prototype, but at least I'll be able to call you.
Okay. I'll get back as soon as I can.
Do you think I could reach the back computer on my Oz phone? Cell phone. Doesn't even call it the Oz phone. Use cell phone. I have one upgrade. Attack damage, surprise attack damage, combat boost, and web bounce, and web rush time. What's web bounce? Initiate a strike and fire away and press triangle. Just oh, that's how I do that. Activate signature moves with circle when you hit 10. Yes, that's useful. Look at these walls.
Did Smythe make it?
Yes, I got him and the other scientists to the quarantine. But they're all infected.
And the cross species? Where are they?
I tried to stop
All around.
them, but they escaped.
Well, you caught me, the lizard. Why should these creatures be anything?
Not in the fierce ass, Connors.
You have no idea.
You caught me, the lizard, and I was the ultimate specimen. You can catch these ones too. Still chapter 1. Spider-Man explains to Connors what happened a few hours ago as he struggles to fight and contain the cross-species now loose in Manhattan. So now we should get a good view of how interesting the web swinging is. 4 hours after the incident in Manhattan. Also, that glare is going to be there the whole time. Infected, population 125. The web swinging is interesting, and it's not the worst. But I could definitely see it being a problem for people that are affected by motion sickness. Which is part of the reason I only want to give this 1 hour, as well as the story not being the best. Not really worth it to me. Whee! I'm not going to touch the camera.
Peter?
Gwen, you okay?
I don't know. I have to stay at Oscorp till we find an antidote. I can't risk spreading the infection to the outside.
I know someone who can help.
Be careful, Pete. Dr. Smythe is programming his robots to capture all cross species. That to include you.
Whoa! What is that?
Cell phone. Get to the earthquake's epicenter. Why not? Pete, I heard a conversation between Smythe and the board of directors. They decided to attack the cross species with Smythe's robots. Careful, Pete. They will attack you. I guess I'll start from the start. Attention, all Oscorp personnel. Evacuate Oscorp Tower immediately. If you have been in contact with cross-species specimen, please proceed to the quarantine facility. Hey, Peter. I'm glad you're having a pleasant time in Manhattan, but you do know that you'll have to get back here as soon as Stan returns from his vacation. I miss you. Love, Aunt May. Yes. Peter is staying at his aunt's friend Stan Lee's house. Apartment, rather. Hey, Pete, still in quarantine. They're really keeping us in the dark here. Dr. Smythe keeps fighting with Oscorp heads about how to contain this thing. They don't want an epidemic. Still no cure for us. Still stuck in quarantine room, Pete. They tried some stuff. They tried some sort of cure on us today. It didn't work. And I have points to spend. 80 points specifically, so I can only really get this. So I will wait.
Huh. I think I'm gonna love this phone.
Yeah, it gets all the latest map intel. Well. So a lot of these can be like specific animations. So you want to go here. Just let it play, go here, let it play. You can just web rush and it'll just do things. Cool idea. Kind of eh.
As you can see, the creature has stopped its rampage.
Hey, Whitney Cheng. Can't remember. Whitney.
The same reptilian creature that recently terrorized Manhattan. Strangely, it's...
Hi, Whitney! That animation was kind of weird. Alright.
Get to the helicopter!
Mayhaps the sound effects could be turned down. It is peaking a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, down by 2, let's say. The music should be fine. Hi! Big friend!
Okay, Smythe. This is a little bit of overkill.
Also, they kind of changed this suit a little bit from the movie in the way that they added a belt where he puts his web shooter stuffs.
Right? This is not.
Yep. Bet you didn't like that, did ya? Good thing you have obvious weak points I can exploit. There's a trophy for doing this fight without touching the ground. Yep. Whee. Did I do it? I didn't do it. Rude. So what am I doing here? Yep. Just waiting.
It's now or never.
Punch, 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 whip. Oh, there we go. I'll take that, thank you. That breaks all the eyes on that side. That's how it works. Yep. And we... Mine! Yeah, punch, 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 dodge. Punch, 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 punch. There we go. You didn't need that. I assure you. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Rev it up. Web it up. Web it up. There. Web it up. Web it up. Web it up. Look at you just spinning, dragging your feet. Web it up. I am not touching the right stick this entire time. I want you to know that. Yeah. Down he goes.
I'm putting an end to this.
Deactivate.
Any last words before I put you in the scrapyard?
Please don't put me in the scrapyard.
And here it comes. Open your mouth.
Say ah.
Nice! Bone up teeth.
Bone apple teeth. That could have crushed me. Thank God it didn't. Siege averted. Yeah, the sky is the limit. And yes, the social media feed. Let's go back to the start. Would have been a good day, but hey, anyone felt that quake? I was enjoying a latte. Now I got butter in my coffee. First world problems, man. Memo to me, save my work more often. Lol. River dancing in the shower? Done, and I don't recommend it. Didn't feel a thing. I was on a bus, saw people freak out though. Sorry y'all, new stereo system. Still tweaking the bass. Cloud 9? Is that even how you spell 9 in German? Isn't it EI for I, not IE? I think so. Yeah. Why is it IE? Cloud 9? Does someone knows how to uncling a cat from a ceiling? No, unfortunately. Either way, it's a misspelling on some level. Am I crazy? I think I just saw a rhino. But, maybe. I think I just saw a rhino running in the streets. Did the zoo make a statement? Suddenly grateful to live in the suburbs. It's been hours now. What the heck was that giant robot? No word from Oscorp yet. Guess they're still writing the cover-up story. Ugh. Mary Hole me to Mr. Kang. What the fuck is that name? Oh no, she's doing it in response to Mr. Kang above. Mary Hole me. Maybe not. They're as surprised as everyone else. Was that an alien? No alien here. It's from Oscorp. Is that the new guy at Oscorp's work? Is that the new guy at Oscorp's work? Aniston Smythe? It's Smythe. Aniston Smythe. And it was probably sent by the government or by aliens. Oh, and it's Alistair. Well, I guess we could build a subway station in that hole. Well, that's all the social media feed for now.
So, my fellow biologists are responsible. Those vultures. I wonder if Michael Morbius led the charge.
Yeah.
Nice enough guy, but no one else seemed more interested in my research. Always insisted I focus on bats instead of reptiles for some reason.
No Batman out there, Doc.
Ah.
Just ridiculous. There is a rat, though. And that rhymes, anyway.
And I'll bet that one's particularly contagious. You see, it's not the new cross species themselves that alarm me so much as the deadly virus that's resulted as a side effect. And you say it's infected half my former colleagues.
Gwen.
And Gwen.
Who is also your former
Our only
colleague.
hope is what? Alistair Smythe and his band of killer robots. They'll destroy the city worse than the virus could ever hope to. There has to be another way.
Well, you don't think I broke in here just to tell you the good news, do you?
Wait. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna get you out of here.
Really? Spider-Man breaking out the lizard from his cage? Who's the crazy one here?
Me.
I'm through discussing this. Time to make a decision.
Wait. If you do this, you must promise me. No matter what happens, when it's all over, you must bring me back here.
Okay.
Now, let's go before my medication wears off. And
That's the only way we can keep the continuity.
As soon as I get this door open, you run as fast as you can, okay?
Right. Got it.
I have an upgrade available. Let's bring it down to 8. Why not? 230. Web reach, rapid fire, or wall blast. There you go. You alright? I love Batman Arkham Asylum.
Breaking out one of the biggest threats we've ever seen from a mental asylum? This'll look good on my resume.
You have a resume? Yep. Give me that comic.
This looks like the one. Connor's getting time off for good behavior.
Hey, get away from there!
No. That wasn't your smartest decision.
No! It's emergency unlock! I can't override it!
You gonna blame me for it?
Can leave their rooms. This is your fault! You gotta help me!
You tried to shoot me.
You tased me, bro!
Wow.
What the hell are you even doing here, Spider-Man?
Okay, I'll help you clean up this mess. But make sure your friends don't shoot me in the back.
I should shoot you right now! Get out of here!
I'm going. Just don't expect a friend request anytime soon.
From the Spider-Man on Oz Media. Yep. Right, let's kick him.
Everybody, go back to your cell for nap time, all right?
I'll play basketball with your head!
No.
You better surrender now!
I'll run out of web fast.
You need practice.
Want a taste of your own medicine? Ready to give up?
Nope.
Return to the fight!
Yeah.
Here's some more hurt.
I bet you I can get the 42 combo here too.
You want a taste? You're going down. That didn't look pretty. That's gotta hurt.
Nope. Nearly there. And 42 combo. There we go. I'm on a roll.
What do you say? Reap what you sow.
Nope.
Enough already.
Animations are nice enough. Yep. Finisher.
Guys, I've had a one.
Spider-Man!
Hi.
Take that corridor and turn left. I'll meet you there.
Hey, wait.
Why do you know the layout so well?
He knows his way around this place. Time to get these guys in their cells and play nurse to the injured.
Yep. What's up?
I thought you were one of them. They're everywhere. You need to help the others. This job would be...
There we go. No, get it. Pete. Oh my god.
Don't hurt me! Oh God, no!
Travis Willingham?
Oh God, no!
Maybe? Yep. And you're all fine. I just threw a bin at you. Yep. Job well done. And hope that doesn't kill anyone. Wep.
Peter, over here.
I'll open the gate.
Why the fuck did you just say Peter out loud?
Talk about timing. Thanks.
You're welcome. Did you hear that guy call me Peter? I hope not. Don't know why I'm getting everything, but...
The place is being torn apart.
I hear you. Meet you up ahead?
I'll be there. I checked the security monitors.
Where did you get graffiti from? Spray paint. Where'd you get it?
Good. At least some of the doors are still locked. I'm getting tired of this circus.
Security system failure. Lock mechanism disabled.
Let's dance, Spider Boy.
Should I replay the Arkham games? You know we just replayed them for Suicide Squad, but that was like half a year ago. Pep, pep. And you. And you. And yeah, you can just stay up there, I guess. What's this does? Ah. Incoming. You'll be fine. How bad is your security system that one malfunctioning console frees all the prisoners? Yeah. That's an oversight on their part for sure.
What? Why are you crying? I have nothing to do with it, but you don't believe. You never believe me. Stop that! Dad will hear it and the blame will fall on me again. Again!
Hi, Yuri Lowenthal, voice of current Insomniac game Spider-Man. Good to see you in this one.
Just stay there, pal.
Nah.
The hits keep coming!
Right.
One more treatment. Stop this little creep!
Yep. Yeah, I got you. Yep.
You know the score.
No. Gotcha. And you. Gotcha. No, I need my legs. I do feel like they were trying to do a Spider-Man Batman Arkham Asylum.
Good right now.
But it just didn't quite work. It's not the worst game I've ever played, but it's, you know, it's fine.
Everything all right? I guess that's a yes.
I think I can turn this fan off now. It's quite cool.
I think the situation is under control. It's time to leave.
You're right. My good deed quota's been filled. Let's give our goodbyes.
Good news. We're almost out. Once we clear the storage room, we'll be in the inner courtyard.
Is there bad news, Doc?
I think your time here has been beneficial to your mental health.
Hey, Yuri. Again. Yeah. Can you get on the wall? That wall. Yeah. And that wall. No. That wall. And that floor. Oh, hey, Felicia.
And the spectacular Spider-Man frees the dashing damsel in distress.
What were you doing in the mental institute?
Come back! You know, you could thank me by getting back to your cell.
I mean, they're in a prison asylum and mentioned Batman. Absolutely nothing in common with the Arkham games. Plus the combat. But yeah, nothing whatsoever. The darker tone. Beating up mental asylum inmates that have knives for some reason. Yep, see? These guys have knives. Eh.
You reap what you sow.
Eh.
Is this private?
Yep.
Can I join in?
Nope.
Return his favor.
And down.
More than it hurts you.
The animations are fun, at least. Hi, Connors. I heard something else. Oh, I heard something else back there. Oh well.
Seems like it's your turn to let me through.
All right. Lucky these very obvious vents are here, and they're very secure. On one side. Why aren't they closed on both sides? Oh, okay.
Meet you on the other side.
Question: where did the inmates get guns from?
Stop shooting at me!
This wasn't a planned thing from them. They're just breaking out. Where did they get the guns from? I guess. Why would they have guns in a mental institute? Maybe I don't understand how mental institutes work. I miss Gotham Knights. Yeah. Any enemies? Enemies! Bop, 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 bop. Nope. Nope. There. Nice. FYI, I'm Spider-Man. I don't even remember what that one was for.
See how squishy you are!
And the only way to heal is to just retreat from the fight and wait till you're healed. Yep.
Over there! Oh, that's gonna hurt! And we're the ones.
Because Peter has a healing factor, I guess.
That's all you got?
There we go. Yeah, hi. Holy shit!
You can want a taste? That didn't look pretty.
Come on. I was trying to do the... That's an annoying thing about this. If you don't counter right away, you're gonna get hit, even if you're like mid-combat, or if you're trying to do a finisher, like that guy was dazed and I was mashing circle, but I was still in an animation, so I couldn't do it.
Connect behind your back.
So just stop what you're doing and counter.
Who's having a good time? Raise your hand.
Yep.
Knock, knock.
Pop, pop. Nope.
Try this on for size. Better than that.
Nice. Nope.
That didn't look pretty.
It copies the free flow kind of combat, but it sure doesn't feel like free flow. Not as well, anyway.
Take your best shot. Here's some for you.
Bep, bep. Nice. I'm sure they'll survive that.
Thanks, Pete.
You're welcome, Connors.
It was a lot easier breaking in than breaking out.
Looks like everyone's breaking out.
Great. I'll have to deal with them later. Come on, Doc. Where are we headed? As much as I'd like to take a vacation, we need to get back to my apartment.
Oh, good smoothie.
Cops. Of course. Fasten your seatbelt.
Of course, they're stopping you commit a crime. Yeah. I'm fucking shocked, Peter. Okay. Seriously, Spider-Man, what the heck? Oh crap, the lizard's out again. Yeah, thanks Spider-Man for that. Such a menace. Gross Hector? There must be a misunderstanding here. This can't be true. Just moved in my new house. Insurance doesn't want to cover for that giant robot thing. Spider-Man? Prison break? Nah. He was there. Pictures of Connors on his back, fleeing the scene. What's it gonna take? So, who's taking these pictures? I guess this Peter doesn't work for the Daily Bugle. Maybe. I don't remember.
Never thought I'd see Manhattan this way.
Beautiful
It's pretty motion sickness-ing inducing, isn't it?
The past is the past, Connors. Let's focus on the future.
Look, you only nearly killed several people. Just forget about it. Yep. 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 So much like the first Tobey Spider-Man, your webs don't attach to buildings. They just kind of attach to the sky. but only at building level. The Haven. This is where I live. Well, this is where Stan lives. I was right. Have you seen the news? Spider-Man evades a lizard. I don't understand. He's the one that put him in Beloit in the first place. Do you think it's related to this giant robot? No way. Kirk Connors is not a robot guy. Have you seen the news? Oscorp helped us with this giant robot. Cut them some slack. Like I'm gonna trust Oscorp. Won't happen, dude. I'm a girl. Hey, wanna meet? Well,
there you go. Door-to-door service. It's not much, but it's a quiet place to work while you develop the antidote.
You live here?
Are you kidding?
Well,
I couldn't afford to rent a closet in this place. It belongs to an old friend of my Aunt May. His name's Stan. I'm house-sitting for the summer.
I don't know about this.
Well,
and there were DLCs as well. You could play as Stan.
This'll do. Where
Stan
should we set up
Spider.
the lab?
Over here.
And the lizard.
I guess we start with getting whatever equipment you need to work on an antidote.
And the rhino.
There's the computer. Kind of old, but
I don't have them,
works.
so I haven't played them.
For reference over there.
They don't
not
exist
much.
anymore.
Oh, there's a copy of Splice of Life over there. And the television. Guess we should see if we made the news.
We're stunned today when Kirk Connors
Hey, Whitney.
himself escaped from the Beloit Psychiatric Hospital with the aid of costume vigilante Spider-Man. There's no clear motive for the breakout, but police have started a citywide search for these two extremely dangerous fugitives.
Yeah.
Now, back to our main story.
I guess that's a yes.
Brilliant. Now they'll think you're the villain, Peter. This is all my
Some
fault.
already do. One calls me a menace.
You help me come up with a cure, we'll both be heroes. I'll contact Gwen and see what's happening.
Wait, will you tell Gwen? About me?
I have to. Just another reason to create the antidote, right? Now, what
She
are we
already
gonna
knew
need
I
to
was
set up
going
your
to
lab?
get you.
Starters, all my research. I stored my files on a tablet with an Ouroboros insignia on it.
Of course you did.
It won't be easy to locate.
No problem there. I broke into Oscorp once. I can do it again.
Peter, be careful. If Oscorp was continuing my
So I
work
got
in
bit.
secret, we don't know what to expect. This is not the same serum that infected me. It's a virus now.
So I've heard.
You already infected it?
Ready to play God?
You do remind me of him. Your father.
Cool.
Oh, Gwen's calling.
Pete.
Gwen, I'm glad you're all right. Listen,
I mean, if you go off the deleted scenes, he's still alive. I doubt it, though.
It's a mental facility.
Are you out of your mind? You know what Connors did to the city. He created this problem to begin with.
And he can create an antidote. This isn't the lizard. This is Dr. Connors.
Can he bring my father back?
No, Gwen, you can't. Thanks for bringing that up.
I trust you, Peter, but I can't trust him.
I'm sorry. I had no choice, but he's the key to getting you better. And right now, I need you to gather his research for me.
I can't. Dr. Smythe sent it to Oscorp's archive facility.
Just hold on a little while longer. I'm on my way.
Hurry, Pete. I know we're quarantined, but it feels like we're prisoners. Smythe says he's working on a solution.
I'm gonna get you out of this, Gwen.
I hope so.
Wait, Peter, where's your webcam?
Gwen's been through a lot.
I murdered her father, Peter.
You sure did?
You didn't kill anyone. It was the lizard.
That's a good way to avoid blame.
I want to believe you.
Let's make Gwen believe it.
I know he wasn't in control, but... Huh. This is where I'd put all my suits, if I had one! Same suit, but no belt. So, the normal one from the movie. How you doing, Connors? Oh, it thinks I'm selecting a suit. I'm over here.
There's no time.
Okay, cool. That's going outside. I have an upgrade available. Attack damage. So this is the chapters we've done. Head out into the city. We only have like 10 minutes left.
What are these things?
Oh yeah, I was working on those before everything went down. I call them my spider tracers. Long story short, if I stick this on a police antenna, I should be able to listen to everything they say.
Should?
I haven't exactly had time to try them out yet. No time like the present, though, huh? I'll make a detour on the way to Oscorp Archives.
Sure, that way we can get up-to-date crime scene information. Yeah, that's all the news from social medias. In the shadow of evil's past, Gwen and the other scientists are still in quarantine, struggling to stave off the infection. With Gwen's help, Spider-Man learns that Connor's research is currently held at the Oscorp Archives facility, but not for long! No, look, a comic book.
Look what we got here.
Up we go.
Let the antenna hunt begin. I'll need to connect all three to get the coordinates.
Ow! My knees.
Fast and link these antennas together.
And if you ever try to like turn corners without turning the camera, it can get kind of sideways.
Bingo! New antenna.
Whip.
The more ground I cover, the better.
Yay! Running, running, running! Also, I don't know if we'll get to see it, but there's a blimp that has a bunch of challenges, like doing races or keeping a camera still while Peter just does flippies. And
sweet.
The guy who voices the blimp guy is, of course, Bruce Campbell. Gotta have him yelling at you and something. Oh,
there you go.
I put on the one with no belt by accident. Oh well.
We got a possible 1022 here. Battery reported. Over.
Coming through. I repeat, huge rhino-like creature climbing to the rooftop of the parking lot.
A rhino, huh? Should be on my way then.
I only have about 10 minutes. Should we do one more mission? Yeah, we're not gonna get to see Bruce Campbell out there. Yep.
This is great.
Hey, Rhino. Rude. So what are we doing?
Wow. Cover up that acne. Hold still.
Okay, don't do that. Yep. Yep. So what's the plan here? You're strong enough to break all these cars, but not the gate behind them?
Uh-oh. I think I just shook its brakes. These cars aren't stopping. Even if the trucks were.
Oh, so the trucks are strong enough?
Like that.
Why would I think they'd be strong enough?
This van's a rockin'. Spider-Man comes a knockin'.
Nice booty.
Here we go.
Don't know where this one is. Oh, no, it's not right there. Oh, it's over here. Whoa!
Oh, you're such a fun target to shoot at.
Yep. Come on.
This is not working.
Nice. Excuse you. Yep.
What did I tell you about sticking your head into other people's vans?
Hey there.
Bad, Rhino, bad.
3's the charm. Well, alright then.
No sweat.
Boing. Alright. Oscorp facility to get data for Connors. I think I'll call it here instead. This has been the first hour.
Oh yeah.
Another thing I didn't get to show off is the fact that your suit does get, like, battle damaged as the game goes on. Not quite yet. Because I will quickly pause and go over to my full save and at least show off the fun costumes, because why not? I'm sorry. I guess I can unpause here, because we didn't get to see the intro video last time. When we started, rather. As I started on the menu. Marvel. Ba, 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 ba. Columbia, a Sony Pictures Entertainment company. Yes. Activision. I can skip you. You deserve to be skipped. Beanox. This intro video.
Progress. Nature to man. Man to machine.
I think that's
The path to our future.
Lightning's voice from Final Fantasy XIII.
Oscorp. The Oscorp of today is evolving, and innovative technology needs a guiding hand. Under the direction of Dr. Alistair Smythe, the betterment and security of human life has become our one goal. His mastery of nanotechnology and macro-robotics will guide Oscorp Industries to a better and brighter tomorrow.
Nanobots. What are they? Imagine a robot. Now imagine 400 of them. Standing on a dime. A microscopic army working on a molecular level. Their size is their strength, and their potential is limitless.
The leadership of Dr. Alistair Smythe will usher in a new era of progress for Oscorp and mankind.
Oscorp. A new company with the name you trust.
Yeah, sure. We trust Oscorp. The Amazing Spider-Man. So first of all, the extras. Showing all the outfits. So if you get 100% of everything, you get this. A black suit Peter for some reason. Put some battle damage on it just for this. So it's the Amazing Spider-Man suit, but black, probably as if it's Venom. But Venom isn't in either of the two movies, so they just made this, why not? All the villains and everyone you fight. Aunt May, she's only a picture. Is that a 3D rendering of Michael Morbius? We meet Morbius in this? I don't remember him at all. I know he was mentioned earlier, but I don't remember seeing him. Stan's in this as a picture. There's Felicia. Anyway, there's also comic books, covers. I don't think it's the full comics, I think it's just the covers. Oh my god, it's the full comics? Really? The first appearance of Alistair Smythe. Okay. That is kind of cool. First appearance of Gwen Stacy. Yeah, first appearance of Iguana. Versus Vermin. So just versus Vermin. I guess I'm working backwards. First appearance of Spider-Man. First appearance of Lizard. Modern Lizard. First appearance of Rhino. First appearance of Scorpion. And first appearance of Black Cat. Interesting. Concept art. Photo gallery. All of my pictures that I've saved when I was just getting all the intel and everything. And credits. Let's load in. The end game social media. I was fortunate enough to find my entire family safe and sound. Life is good. Headed upstate this weekend. I need a break, winky tongue face. It's over. Guess I'll let my computer cool down a bit. The city is saved from cross-species virus. A few people are still contaminated, but our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is here to save them.
Morning, New York.
So this is the black suit. Yep. Hi, Gwen. So there are some suits on the right you can see that I don't have, and the one on the left because they are DLC or pre-order bonuses, like the vigilante suit he has at the start of the movie, well, somewhat partway into the movie when he just wears like normal clothes and a mask and sunglasses and a hat. So the default suit with belt, default suit without belt, as if he were a spider cross-species. Amazing Spider-Man black suit, for some reason, still. What's this one? I think that's Scarlet Spider. Yeah, Scarlet Spider, 2012. Classic black suit, so this is Tobey Maguire's black suit. I think his normal suit is in this too, but that's also some sort of DLC.
I may need more time to heal.
Future Foundation. Negative Zone.
Like I should be out saving the world or something?
Sure, Pete. And Big Time. That's all the suits. I worked for this one, so I'll wear it, damn it. And just to give you a quick look at everything that we would have to go through to finish this game, including extras. That one, that one, that one. Those are the three we've done for the first hour. Then this, and 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 this, this, and 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 this. Several of those are extras that we wouldn't have to do, but I would do anyway, so. I think the last mission is that one. Yes. And then extra. So thank you so very much for tuning into this video, and as JF said an hour ago, I hope that you take care. Goodbye. I said an hour, 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes ago.